change that or?
Yeah.
So you said we can try to supervisor for the sponsor one of the grants and get them done for $495. Because we sponsored the first time attendee, but that was Michelle's program, so we basically sponsored her. So we did $500 last year. Or 2 years ago. Last time we were in the hearing.
How much was it for sponsor?
Well, that was because she was the first time attendee. Give me that paper.
We have to rock it.
So, see the whole page.
Saw that part.
Yeah. You think it's not?
We don't usually go to so you can get that we do. And if he wants to, we can sponsor, you know, a break or an attendee.
I mean, if you think it's fine, given the posted speed, then I'm not worried about it. You know, I'm sorry, you were going 50 miles an hour. That's a problem. But if
That's number 2 on
it's
that.
something that would.
Yeah, I'm ready when you're ready. Time is it?
Call this meeting to order at 6 p.m. We'll pledge a flag. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay. Can I have a motion to approve the minutes for May 20th, 2024?
I'll make the motion to approve.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any public comment on agenda items? No? No correspondence? Approval May 2024 expenses. Motion?
Make a motion to approve the expenses.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. No old business, motion to approve or deny summer rec program director and staff.
I'll make a motion to approve.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion to approve or deny placing an ad in the panel conference booklet.
How much is that?
I'm sorry.
So the PAMA conference is in Erie again this year. 2 years ago it was in Erie, and we did a full page ad and the first time attendees grant for $500. The full page ad is $140, and then there's other sponsorship opportunities if you're interested. The first time attendee grant, Wednesday welcome reception, breaks, luncheons. So it's up to you. It's not the ambassador, it's actually in Summit this year.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, we did the ambassador on Peach and 90.
I'll make a motion to do a full page ad for $140.
I'll second that.
All in favor?
Aye.
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 Jack, what is the ad for? Advertising our township or
Yeah.
looking to buy something?
Support something.
Oh,
This is the one that we did
That's
2 years
last
ago, Jim.
year's.
It's got pictures of things around the township, and it says, Summit Township welcomes you to Erie.
Okay.
Because it's the state municipal administrator, it's Pennsylvania Association of Municipal Administrators. So they come from all around the state.
Yes, sir.
very good.
Motion to approve or deny Penn State University Extension picnic September 20, 2024 for their tree sale fundraiser.
I'll make a motion to approve.
Second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Aye. Land development? Nothing. Solicitor?
No actions, no items requiring any action this evening.
Thank you. Matt Jonas?
So just a quick update on the culvert project. The project's currently on hold for this week. They got the head walls in, but they were the wrong head walls for the project, so they had to get new head walls created from the precasser, and from what I'm told, that won't be delivered until Friday. So this week, they're kind of shut down. Unfortunately, they're too far along. They already had the road pretty much dug up, so we couldn't open it up. So the road's still closed this week. So next week, they'll get moving on that again. And they're looking at getting a change order, put guide rail over on Swilling Road where that new culvert was put in. So that should be done as quick as possible too. And then the other thing, we sent out invoices today and reports for the stormwater inspections. There was 4 sites that failed to meet the obligation in time to submit a stormwater report for their existing facilities. So we had urban engineers come and do the inspection, and we are invoicing them for the costs incurred from that. So we're giving them 30 days. If they don't pay it, we'll put a lien on the property. And that's all I have for tonight.
Thank you. Mark Welker?
Millen Roads, Hammer Road's complete, Old Trench we're working on. Should finish Old Trench tomorrow. We'll be moving over to Old Perry Highway, milling that. Once we're done with that, we'll be doing Johnson Road. I just asked that the public drive slow on the roads, signage up, uneven pavement, but construction season. So that's about it.
Thank you. Tony?
Well, parks, everything's going well at the parks these days. Not much to report. A few pieces of equipment needed some help this week. We got those straightened around, mostly just keeping after the grass growing and the weeds up. And be some little bit of work on some flower beds and up around the senior center. We need just a little bit of work up there, but nothing earth-shattering to report, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. I don't have nothing other than, hope it dries up a little bit. Wants to rain every other day and night. The backyard soaked, the supervisors won't do nothing about it. Anyhow, public input. Yes, sir.
I'm going to be known as a grumpy old man. I'm complaining about the trash hauling again. I just got a notice in today that totally contradicts something I was told last week by Waste Management. They're now saying they're going to have a monthly service, and the fee that they're going to be charging is $15 a month. It's going to start next month. It's going to be on the second Tuesday of each month, which is altogether different than any of the trash hauling. You've got every different trash hauler has got a different schedule. There's trash out on the road today. There'll be trash out. People don't know what's going on. Nobody's taking charge of it. Everybody's saying, we can't do anything about it. Somebody's got to do something about it because it stinks and it looks lousy for the township to have all this garbage all over the road at different points. People across the street are bringing stuff out and it's not getting picked up. Why? Because it's not on the schedule. Well, the schedule just came out today, officially in writing, and it's directly different. I was told $10 a month. This is saying $15 a month. I was told every week. They never told me anything about a Thursday. On the phone today, I'm getting notes from WM that it's the second Thursday of each month. And I think that's atrocious. And there's nobody regulating it. It's just being decided by somebody off corporate or somebody someplace that doesn't know what's going on, that is not at all concerned about Summit Township and what's going on here. And drive up the street and beyond the tire marks on the street, which is not that's a whole separate issue. But drive up and down the street and you see garbage cans out all over the place. And you see some in the ditches. And people are just going to get even more frustrated about it. I've got the time to read these things over and try to come to an understanding of it. I thought I had a picture of it. Last week I was talking about it 2 weeks ago here. And I'm going to start bringing it up every week here. And I think it's frankly the township supervisor's job to find out who the people are that are selling stuff to the township residents and claiming state law gives them permission or authority to do all this stuff. And I think it's wrong. And that's all. I mean, I'll be glad to hear any input or from any other citizen or any other person. And I wish that we could hear from the people at Waste Management, but you call there and you talk to somebody out of state who has no idea where Summit Township is or where, you know, and they have, oh, well, we got a lake, it's Lakeview, they're located, Waste Management is located in our township, and they give us a lot of money. So they think that gives them the right to be able to handle this. And then you got 2 other suppliers that are providing the same service at a different rate and on different days, and nobody knows what's going on. But the township resident, I can't go about, am I gonna sit there and spend hours to go about selecting, trying to get quotes from these 3 different companies and trying to find the best deal, when it's all just, it isn't being looked at. And the township is throwing their hands up. The last time I was here, we can't do anything about it, we just gotta do what they tell us to do. Wrong, I'm a resident and I'm complaining to you 3 guys. So I'm grumpy old man.
I'm getting different messages too, Bob. It's interesting about what you just found out.
Yeah.
Did you talk to him on the phone, or did
I didn't talk to him, I just got this letter today.
a letter?
Yeah, it said $15 a month. I was told by a waste management representative within the last 10 days, it was gonna be $10 a day, and it was covered every day. You were getting recycling pickup every week. And Tony, you came down and delivered a beautiful container that Summit Township bought. But, you know, are we supposed to get, you know, other different trash hauler containers for regular trash? Now, from somebody, I mean, people have got things from Waste Management. Should I call? I don't want something for nothing. I recognize that there's a cost for this stuff, but somebody needs to regulate it. Somebody needs to look at it. And frankly, a point that I made 2 weeks ago is even more present is that people driving around see garbage every day. You see people putting garbage cans out, and they don't know. You know, just like you don't, whatever. I'm very frustrated by it.
Well, I know the holiday threw Waste Management off, and that was interesting too, because they didn't show up on Friday, and then they didn't show up on Monday, but they came on Tuesday. Well, that was Memorial Day, but I didn't. No one told me.
No.
You know, I just put it out there and just waited, and nothing happened.
I had trash out in front of my place for, 5 days.
Right, 5 days.
And I didn't know. Now I'm wondering, do I need to get, or can I still keep on using bags, which I've done before?
Well, and
It's like they give you all these rules you can't use. You had to have clear plastic bags before. It's selective choosing of what rule they're gonna follow. And there's nobody running the whole show. And I'm talking about a township appearance. And I've talked to you about people with chop down trees in front of the house. Let's get it out of here because it looks bad for Summit to have an ugly tree out there that nobody's paying any attention to. I mean, I'm driving around the town all the time. I'm not trying to be a grumpy old man, but it's just, I hear people around here, well, how are the other residents feeling about it? I don't know. But I think it's something that, I'll be back in 2 weeks to talk about it again. And I'm working on it. I'm trying to make phone calls on it, along with everything else.
Well, thanks, Bob.
Okay?
Anyone else? Jim?
Question, Tammy, somebody asked me, and I said, I have no idea. Whatever became of, they were gonna build little tiny houses over there at the Family First Sports Park for the veterans. Did they ever do anything?
No.
Okay, I said, I don't know, I will ask them and see if they ever proceeded, so I will tell my friend that nothing happened. I said, come to the meeting and ask her, call them. And they said, well, I don't know who to talk to. I said, call Tammy's office.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess people are afraid, I don't know. You guys are human beings. You'll answer the question.
Yeah, there was something else there too, Jim. For 25 years I got clearances to work on schools never been arrested once in my life, and you had to pay for the clearances year after year.
Yep.
That's my employer, I had to pay. The employer said, well, if you don't like it, you don't need to work there. If you don't have no work, you be laid off. So that's the same thing over there, they got all them kids there, it's a big park and all. How can you have veterans living on the park unless they actually have clearances?
I think the veterans.
So there was a whole
any
bunch
guy
of
that wants to
issues.
go Put his life on the line, but that might not be the right place. I'm not saying sometimes the veterans have some issues. I understand that, you know, they're trained to kill. That's their job. When you sign up to be in the military, you're trained to kill somebody. And you can't just turn it off. But like you said, yeah, these guys are gonna be around, or women, they can have problems too. I'm not trying to be sexist or whatever, but that probably wasn't the best place to try to do it.
No, there are plenty of options out
I'll ask
there.
Tammy when I see her next time.
All right, thanks. Anyone else? Hearing none, motion to adjourn.
I'll make that motion.